You are using artificial intelligence wrong. If you open ChatGPT, type a question, and wait for an answer, I hate to break it to you, but you are still operating in tourist mode. Most people treat AI like an oracle. You ask, it speaks. But the real revolution of 2026, the one quietly building empires right now, isn't about chatting. It's about building. We are not talking about chatbots. We are talking about agents. An AI employee doesn't sleep. It doesn't ask for a raise. It doesn't get burnout. And the scariest part? It costs about $20 a month. While you are watching this video, my personal agent has already read today's financial news, analyzed 50 company balance sheets, filtered the opportunities, and sent a report to my inbox. I haven't touched a single key. Sound like science fiction? It was, until 6 months ago. Today, I'm going to hand you the exact blueprint, the technical roadmap, to build your first digital employee. And the best part? You don't need to write a single line of code. Welcome to Agent Engineering. Welcome to Capital Mind Insights. Before we open the tools, you need to understand the architecture. Why is ChatGPT not an agent? Think of ChatGPT as a brain in a jar. It's brilliant, it knows everything written up to its training cutoff, but it is isolated. It cannot click, it cannot save files, it cannot act. An autonomous agent is composed of 3 vital organs. If one is missing, it doesn't work. 1. The brain, the LLM, this is the large language model. It could be GPT-4o, Claude 3.5 Sonnet, or Llama 3. This is the reasoning engine. It decides what to do. 2. The memory, vector database, this is where the magic happens. ChatGPT forgets who you are the moment you close the tab. An agent uses what we call RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. Imagine your agent has an infinite library where it stores your company manuals, past emails, and technical PDFs. It doesn't need to memorize everything, it simply walks to the shelf, the vector database, like Pinecone or Weaviate, pulls the exact information it needs in that second, and uses it. This is long-term memory. 3. The tools, function calling, these are the agent's hands. It's the ability to connect with APIs, access Google Search, open Excel, send a message on Slack. But the technical secret, what separates the amateurs from the pros, is the React loop. React stands for reason and act. When you ask an agent to do something, it doesn't just answer immediately. It enters a loop. 1. Thought, the user wants Apple's stock price. I don't know this off the top of my head. 2. Action, I will use the Yahoo Finance API tool. 3. Observation, the tool returned $220. 4. Thought, now I have the answer. I will inform the user. This cycle happens in milliseconds. This is what turns static text into executed work. Okay, the theory is beautiful. But how do you build this today without being a senior Python developer? In 2026, no-code has evolved. Here are the 3 tools dominating the market, and which one you should choose. Option 1, Zapier Central. Zapier already connected apps. Central adds a brain to them. It's the entry level. You train the agent's behavior just by talking to it. Pros, connects with 6,000 apps natively. Cons, still a bit rigid for highly complex reasoning. Option 2, Gumloop, the dark horse competitor. This is my favorite for heavy lifting. Gumloop is like a visual factory. You drag a box that says Read PDF, connect it to a box Summarize with Claude 3, and link that to Save to Google Sheets. It's pure visual programming. If you like seeing the logic flow, this is your tool. Option 3, Microsoft Copilot Studio. If you are in a large enterprise, you will use this. Microsoft is embedding agents directly inside your Word and Excel. It is powerful, but expensive and focused on their ecosystem. Enough talk. Let's build. Let's create the Capital Analyst as example. The goal of this agent is simple, but labor-intensive for a human. 1. Monitor a specific stock, example, NVIDIA. 2. Read the last 10 relevant news articles. 3. Analyze the market sentiment, fear or greed. 4. Send me an executive briefing. Step 1, the trigger, we set it to run every day at 8 a.m. Or, better yet, whenever NVIDIA's trading volume spikes by 5%. Step 2, the collection, the scraper, we use a web scraping node. The agent goes to Google News, searches NVIDIA stock news, and extracts the text from the top 5 links. Technical detail, here we use a filter to ignore ads and paywalls. Step 3, the brain, the LLM processing, here comes the intelligence. We send that raw text to GPT-4o with a system prompt, you are a senior Wall Street analyst. Read these news items and rate the sentiment from 0, panic, to 10, euphoria. List the top 3 risks cited. Step 4, the action, the output. If the sentiment is lower than 3, panic, the agent triggers the Gmail node and sends me a red alert with the subject, urgent, NVIDIA risk. If it's neutral, it just saves it to my Notion. Do you see what happened? I didn't program a bot that repeats phrases. I created a reasoning flow that makes decisions based on external data. That is an employee. To wrap this up, I want to blow your mind a little further. What we built was a singular agent. The future, and what major hedge funds are already using, are multi-agent systems. Imagine using frameworks like CrewAI or LangGraph. You create a researcher agent that only knows how to fetch data. You create a writer agent that only knows how to write reports. And you create a manager agent that critiques their work and asks for revisions. They talk to each other. In a private chat, they debate, correct errors, and only deliver the perfect result to you. Swarm intelligence is the next frontier. There is a divide opening up. On one side, those using AI to write funny emails. On the other, those building armies of agents to automate work and generate wealth. Which side will you be on? Start today. Open Gumloop or Zapier and build your first flow. If you want to see us building this agent swarm, comment below, build the swarm. I am Capital Mind Insights. The agentic era has begun. Don't get left behind.